First of all, I want to say, give my heartfelt condolences, and my prayers are with Texas, Caryville, Texas. What a disaster. I mean, we don't really want to, we want to move forward. We don't want to think about it, but I want you to know that the people of Texas, I have been praying for you so hard. And my heart just goes out to everybody that's lost, and it's a sad situation, and you know, and my heart goes out to everybody in Texas. So my prayers are there with you. I'm all dressed up in my fancy top and my fancy pearls and earrings. I bet you think I'm going to do something fancy today, right? Well, you would be totally wrong, because today the video title is about my comforting items and products. See, I told you you were wrong. So if you want to see what I have, about 10 of my comforting products and items that I'm going to share with you today. And if you want to know what those are that Lee uses when she wants to be comfortable and make things all better, then you just stay right there, because I'm going to bring it to Beauty Over 70 with Lee today. It is so good to be filming today. I said I've got to get a video uploaded. I didn't get one last Thursday, and my apologies. I have actually had a bloodshot eye. I overstrained my eye, and it's very easy to do, just going through day by day with these older glasses after my eye surgery. And it just day to day, it's very easy to strain your eyes, because these glasses are not made for me. And I had a very bloodshot eye, and I did not want to come on camera with that. And then I had a little stomach bug, or it was either a stomach bug or just something I ate. In other words, for the past few days, I just wasn't feeling good at all. As a matter of fact, I thought one night my tongue was hurting so bad, I thought I was going to have to get up and go to ER, because I was just in excruciating pain with my stomach. So anyway, whatever it is, I'm doing better. I'm nibbling on toast and sipping Gatorade. As a matter of fact, I have a little bit of Gatorade and mostly water here that I'm sipping on to stay hydrated. 10 of Lee's most comforting items and products on today's video. Forget the pearls, forget the fancy dress. We're going to get comfortable, and I'm going to show you what I like to makes me comfortable. First of all, I'm going to show you what is more comforting when you go out to a party, or you wear the wrong kind of shoes, and you come home. The first thing you do, or the first thing I do, is put on my tennis shoes. And I wear my tennis shoes a lot at my age of 77. I wear my tennis shoes a lot. And I pulled a couple of pair here that I'm going to share with you. I probably have 6, maybe 8 pair of tennis shoes, because I love them, and I live in them more and more now that I'm retired, and I just live in tennis shoes and support sandals. So this pair just happens to be a very bright pair. Put on your sunglasses, because these happen to be, I was thinking, what was I thinking when I bought these Brooks shoes? But Brooks is a very popular brand. They're hot pink and blue. And yes, I love my Brooks shoes. I really do. Don't know what I was thinking, but when I put on these and look down at my feet, I feel very happy. So anyway, I like my Brooks tennis shoes. And I pulled another pair, which happens to be Under Armour. I love Under Armour tennis shoes as well. And if I can't find these in my town, I pick them up on Amazon. Go on Amazon, you can find these Under Armour shoes, and they're just so comfortable. You've got good support on the bottom. These haven't been worn very much, but you know, they're just so, so comfortable. So I pulled a couple of pair of my comfortable tennis shoes. And another thing that is very comforting to me is ice packs. I have ice packs in the freezer, in the refrigerator of all sizes, and from head to toe there's ice packs, even a bag of peas. Yeah, you can't go wrong, and you probably know that. Almost the best thing to use is a bag of frozen peas for an ice pack. If you're in a pinch, you got frozen peas in the freezer, use that. Wrap it in a towel and use it. But one of my favorites, especially since I've had all this eye surgery, is this eye mask. And it has like little beads in here. They're not pearls, they're little beads. And as you can see, it's shaped for the eyes. And I just apply that to my eyes. And it's very soothing, very relaxing. If you have a headache, just don't feel good at all, and you got 10-15 minutes just to lay down. It does have an elastic to where it stays around your head, and I use this a lot at night to kind of, if you have sinus, this is good because it goes through here. But anyway, that's one of Lee's comforting. I have had this for years. I didn't find it on Amazon, and I don't remember where I got it, but I'm sure if you look around you can find these. But this goes in the bridge of your nose right there, and it's just shaped, and it's little beads in there, which is very, very comforting. I put this in the refrigerator. I have put it in the freezer before, but most of the time I just keep it in a baggie in the refrigerator, and then when I get ready to use it, it's right there waiting for me. And another one of Lee's comforting products has got to be, can you guess? Chocolate. I love chocolate. I could live on chocolate. I have said that before. I know that's a bad thing, but I could. And this is one of my favorite chocolates, is Moser Roth dark chocolate, 85% cocoa, and I picked this little baby up at Aldi. These chocolates are some of the finest that you're going to find out there. They're made in Germany, and they are absolutely delicious. I have 5 little bars in here. There's 5 bars, and I pull one. This is the package, and they come in 5 bars, and I think I picked these up. I used to get them for $1.99, and now I think they're $2 something. But I'll break that in 2, have a couple of pieces, and then go back and put the rest of it in a baggie, and then go back and use the other 4. As a matter of fact, I don't think I'm going to have chocolate today with my tummy being the way it is. It's still not feeling too good, but I'll put that back in there, and when I do, I only have half. Now, I have been known to have the whole bar. It's not very big, but it's super, and chocolate's really good for you if you don't overindulge. Just don't overindulge. And another one of my favorites is in the afternoon and in the morning is my good old Bigelow green tea. You've heard me speak of this before on my channel. I love green tea. I haven't had a cup of coffee in almost 2 years. I gave up coffee due to stomach issues, and I love my Bigelow green tea. That's one of my favorites, and I use the decaffeinated. So I sit down in my chair in the afternoon, and when I'm just relaxing, have a big cup of green tea, and I might sneak in a piece of that chocolate, but not today. One of my favorite items, not comforting, these are comforting items, is I have many, many lip products that I put on. I have many, many comforting products, but one of my all-time favorites, and has been for years, is nothing more than the Burt's Bees lip balm. And I get the peppermint. And it's just a lip balm. That's all it is. But it is one of Lee's all-time comforting product items. I put that on my lips at night. Sometimes I'll do it during the day. But I love this particular brand, Burt's Bees. Another one of my comforting products, we've all been there, we all have issues with constipation. Doesn't happen very often, especially to me. If you eat right and get your fiber and your fruits and vegetables. But when I do have an issue, I always, for hubby and I both, I always keep good old Mirillax in my medicine cabinet. This is a wonderful product. I don't, like I said, I don't use it very often. As a matter of fact, I don't know when I have used this last and hadn't had to. But I get the kind that has the little individual packets. And you can just, these are very convenient to take with you on the go if you're traveling or whatever. These are just super, super convenient. Just tear it, pour it in a cup of water, put it in coffee, whatever you need to do. But if you have that issue, I know you've heard about Mirillax, and that's one of my comforting issue. Takes care of the problem. Always have that in my medicine cabinet. Since I have had back-to-back corneal transplant, is the Refresh Relivia PF eye drops. Now my doctor, my corneal specialist, recommended these. He said you make sure you get the preservative free. It doesn't have to be this brand, but just make sure that it's preservative free. That's very, very important, especially after corneal transplant. So these come 30 to a package, and they come in these little, again, very convenient little vials. You just break it, pop one off, and I'm not going to open it, but you just break the little vial and use it in both eyes, and it's very soothing, very comforting. And this is the eye drop that I use, and I've been going through a lot of these in between my prescription drops as well after this corneal surgery. So that's a wonderful product, kind of on the pricey side, but if it works for you, that's what you got to go with. Comforting to me. You know, we've all been there. We've all been sick in bed, and you know, laying in bed makes your head sore. If you're not feeling good and you lay a lot, it makes your head sore. It does mine. Even though I've got my short hair, I just, you know, especially, you know, people that are sick a lot in the hospital. But one of my comforting items is a brush, just a simple hairbrush. But it's not a simple hairbrush, my friends. This is a boar bristle brush. I've had this brush for years. I don't even know how long I have had this brush. And if I'm going to come in close, you can see there with the wood there is peeling from various times that I wash my brushes about at least once a month, maybe sooner. But I will just dip them in a pan of solution that I soak off the debris and then clean it out good. But you know, that's what's doing that. It's peeling from all of that. It has a very nubby handle which won't grip. And I like that. It just but when I brush my hair, especially the back there where you lay, and I sleep on my back a lot, where you lay, that is just so super, super, super soothing. And if I have a headache, a migraine, or just really don't feel good, I'll go into my bathroom and get this brush and just sit there and brush the back of my hair. And it's very, very comforting to me. To each his own. But this is one of my comforting products, and I wouldn't want to be without this brush at all. My comforting items is Nivea Soft Moisturizing Cream. Now, I've showed this before. I love the Nivea, the thick Nivea in the blue container that I get that's made in Germany. I love that. It's super, super rich. But in the summertime, when it's very, very hot, this is my go-to favorite. This is not as thick. And as you can see, I've dipped in there. I have a little spatula in there. And this product is absolutely phenomenal for me. I love it. It is super, super, it does the job. It saves your skin. It's fresh, it's clean smelling. It doesn't have a sticky, it dries down. It doesn't have a sticky feel to it at all. There's nothing like this in the summertime after a shower. Just lavish your body in this good old Nivea Soft, and the fragrance is just so clean and fresh, and I really love it. This just is comforting to me all year long, but I use this one in the summertime. As a matter of fact, I had this on just a moment ago with my lights burning, and this East Tennessee heat and humidity is my Version Tech little fan. You've saw me show this before if you've been with me a while. You can get this on Amazon, and it runs right now. I looked it up just before I got ready to do this video, and it's on Amazon for $14.39, and I will list everything. All of these products will be in the description box, okay? I get the white one. You can get the black. It's a couple dollars less, but I've had this one for years. For years. It has 3 speeds on it. You turn it on right there. You turn it on high, medium, and low, and off. This fan breaks down to where if I want to set this up, which I had it setting up a while ago, it'll set right there, and I turn it toward me, put it on low when I get hot under my filming lights, and this works out just perfect for me. It's portable. I can pop this in my tote bag, take it with me. And matter of fact, I have one of these in the car. So if I'm out, it's super, super hot, I'm waiting in a line, stopped at a real long red light, and the air's not going fast enough, I'll break this baby out. I keep it right there in my console. I'll break this baby out and turn it on. It is rechargeable, and it comes in several colors. And like I said, colors, black and white. But like I said, I've had mine, and I chose the white. I've had mine for years. So those are 10 of my most comforting items and products that I wanted to share with you today, my friends. And you probably have some of these that are your favorites as well. It was good to be back behind the camera today, and I'm sorry again I did not upload a video last week, but like I said, I just wasn't feeling good. Didn't want to come on with this bloodshot eye, but it's still not really healed. I mean, you know, but at least I feel like it's okay to come on. Still don't have any makeup on. Can't put makeup on my eyes. Hope you're having a good summer. We have having a hot, hot summer, let me tell you. Hope you had a great 4th of July with your family and friends celebrating. My youngest granddaughter has been in Washington, D.C. doing an internship this summer. She lives out west and in Colorado. They live in Colorado, and she is in a she'll be a senior next year. And when she graduates with this degree that she's working on, will graduate next year, she is going into law school. So she has been working with her congressman, their Colorado congressman, this summer. She worked last year for him out there, and he liked her really well a lot. He liked her a lot, so he invited her to come to Washington to do some internship this summer. And she will be there. Matter of fact, she'll be leaving Saturday to go back. She's been out there 6 weeks. And she was there for the Army, the 250th Army Parade, and Trump's birthday, which is the same birthday as mine. Trump and I have the same, President Trump has the same birthday as I do, June 14th. So yeah, I've had a birthday since I've been gone. And she was there for the 4th of July fireworks. and she's took in a lot of Washington. She's been able to see a lot of the sights there. Of course, she's been there before, but just she's staying there near the Capitol, and she's been working on the Capitol floor. So she's said the humidity was really hot there. They don't have the humidity in Colorado that we do here in the East, and so that's been a challenge for her, but you know, she's doing well. And like I said, when she graduates, she's a senior, and when she graduates, she will go in directly into law school. So I'm real proud of her. My other granddaughter, my oldest granddaughter, got married last year, and she's an RN, and she also lives in Colorado. So, but anyway, I want to wrap this up, and I thank you for watching today. And I'm just going to, when I can put eyes on, I'm going to bring you tons. And I'm going to repeat that. Tons. You're going to get tired of them, of Get Ready With Me videos, because I am so chomping at the bits to do some Get Ready With Me videos, but I can't do any of that, as you well know, until I can do some eyes. So that's going to have to wait. So again, I'm pulling videos that I think might be some interest to you until I can do that. And hopefully another couple of weeks. I attempted that, and I don't want to, it's only been just a little over 7 weeks since I had this last surgery. And I don't want to do anything that's going to rock the boat and disrupt my eye healing at this point. And I hope you can understand that. If you've been in my shoes, you definitely could understand that. So I hope I bring you content that keeps you with me. And I want to thank you for watching today, and remember to hit the like button. That spreads me around. That keeps me going around YouTube. So hit that like button, please. That's very, very important. And if you like my content and you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. I'm going to cut this off and say goodbye, and remember to go out and make today better than yesterday, but always remember that I love you. Come back to see me, my friends. I will have a video for you next Thursday, I promise. Yes, I got my hair cut. Don't want to leave that out. I guess you noticed that by now. I got all that stuff cut off. It feels better. I went back to the pixie. It feels better. It's short. It's cool, and I really like it. So got all that dead hair off of there. So bye-bye, my friends. Love you guys. You're the best. Bye.